Have you never been through any legal issues such as this? Because theft is theft. What's up, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia, and I am back with another video. Welcome to Be For Real Podcast. If you do not know who I am, my name is B Octavia. I am 23 years old, and I'm from Washington, D.C. I am also an entrepreneur with my own skincare and cosmetics business, so the link will be in the description for that. So, in today's video, I want to talk about OJ Simpson, and being as though this is my second channel and I haven't spoke on him yet, that's exactly what I'm going to do. OJ Simpson is a former NFL player, very respected in that regard and very loved, I guess you can say. I guess you can say because I don't really care for sports. So if it's somebody that was a great, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's cool. But I'm not going to worship the ground that you walk on and etc. etc. So basically, what I'm going to be talking about today is the arrest that OJ had after being acquitted from the murder of his wife, Nicole Brown Simpson. I'm going to talk about the arrest that was made and the time that he served after he was acquitted, and why that charge came about and what that charge says. I'll tell you what I feel about OJ and why this video is coming about. Now, I believe wholeheartedly that OJ had something to do with it. A lot of people say, oh, he didn't have anything to do with it. But then when a person who feels a certain type of way about him, like he did do it, they say, well, if he was involved, he didn't actually slice and dice these folks. He wasn't responsible in that regard. My thing is, I don't even want to get into all of the hypotheticals on it. I want to talk about OJ. And ever since I was a young girl and seeing him speak on it, seeing him in court, it's something about OJ, it's something about OJ that just does not sit right with me, to the point where I can actually see him doing this. I can see him actually having the level of anger, and having a 100% motive. A lot of people want to bring in, well, Nicole Brown Simpson was snorting cocaine or something. That's what people were saying, right? And they say a hypothetical on that is some drug lords or something. She owed a debt and they came through and did what they do, right? Don't you think that the police would have said that it was a MO of a mafia or a mob or a cartel or something? It don't make sense. And I say 100% motive because think about it. If a controlling person is losing that control, some hectic shit is going to go down. They're not going to leave your life in a peaceful way. I feel like if she wouldn't have gotten killed and he wouldn't have gotten killed, they would have been tormented by OJ day to day anyway, I feel like Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman was having a intimate relationship or something deeper than a friendship, but that's nobody's business. That wasn't even OJ business. But a controlling person gonna think that even their ex-wife is their business. And just because I think that, I think that they had a different type of relationship, Lord knows what a jealous person think. Crazy people probably think that they damn near about to get married. You know what I'm saying? When whole time they just enjoying each other company. I seen a video that Vlad did interviewing John Salley. This interview, a part of it, which is part 11, was Vlad talking to John Salley about OJ Simpson. Now, John Salley has a biased opinion, let me just say, because he is friends with OJ, or at least was friends with OJ. And you know, it takes a certain person to not be biased on how you treat a certain person or how you view something if you are friends with that person. It's hard for you to believe that. So of course, John Salley is on OJ's side of things. My thing is, it's a different level of friendship. You know, there is the type of shallow friendship. Oh, hey, how you doing? Talk about football, talk about sports, talk about the weather, talk about what y'all kids is into, like a generic conversation versus a friendship and a connection that Rob Kardashian and OJ had. It's totally different. Like, my thoughts on Rob Kardashian is he thought that OJ did it too. And the reason why I say that is because right when the verdict was being said, the look on Rob Kardashian's face, I never forget that. He looked shocked. And he was on OJ's side of defense. So I was just like, wow, he knows something, you know, but his loyalty will make it so that he will take that to the grave. And that's exactly what happened. Years after OJ was acquitted, Rob Kardashian unfortunately passed away from cancer. But before passing away, and during this time of him being sick and everything, really immediately after the trial, he never talked to OJ again. Even on his deathbed. You know, you saying everything that you gotta say to people, you know, you getting it out the way. He had nothing to say to OJ. That says a lot. Moving forward, this interview with Vlad was on why John Salley feels like OJ was not involved and was not the murder suspect. And he said something that really rubbed me the wrong way, right? He said even his arrest after the murder trial, the charges that got brought up and the years that he had to do was basically bullshit because he was only taking back his stuff. Is you being friends with OJ Simpson making you not see it clearly? Have you never been through any legal issues such as this? Because theft is theft. Those items got auctioned up. You know, they got taken out of OJ's possession. He owed a lot of money. Okay? Those items got put up for auction and they got sold to people who had the money and the means to purchase those items. So you mean to tell me if you go to an auction and you buy some shit and then the owner of that auction shows up at your door and says, I need my stuff back, it's my stuff, I think you lost your mind. I think that you're not seeing things clearly and that you're a very possessive person. Trophies and memorabilia is fine. It's good to hang up on the walls and stuff like that. But the only real way that you're going to remember these things is in here and is in your heart. Right? Those items don't mean shit. If it helps with your debt, why is that not good enough? Karma is this. Karma happened. Everybody should know, especially from seeing that interview, everybody should know that that's not how you handle anything, and that's exactly how you go to jail. And if you are friends with somebody who is a well-known criminal or a, just a sketchy person, don't make excuses for them, because that's not helping. That's only going to help them to do more crime in the future. I would love to talk to OJ, because I would really want to tell him what I thought. And I want to see the real OJ, not this fake, above sea level version of himself. I want to see the person that was a woman beater. I want to see the person that you really are. Fuck a friend, fuck a family member, fuck all of it. Let's just be real. Maybe he is a good friend in that regard, but it's different levels to friends, ladies and gentlemen. There is friends where you never see them upset, you never see them angry, they're always smiling, and then they go home and kill themselves. You have friendships like that, and then the friend that the friend that is alive, she or he has all of this guilt, like, well, the last time I seen them, the last few hours of their life, they was fine. It's because y'all didn't have a deep enough friendship, a deep enough connection. That shit was above sea level. That shit was shallow, shallow waters. Sometimes it don't take drugs or alcohol to see another side in a person, and sometimes it does, but sometimes it takes comfortability. Okay? And one thing that OJ can never be again is comfortable in what he says and how he says it, because shit is going to come back down on him. It's not helping your legacy, it's tarnishing your legacy. It's your girl, B. Octavia. Leave your thoughts below on his arrest. He did serve almost 9 years for that burglary attempt to steal his stuff back after it's been purchased. But it's your girl, B. Octavia. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see y'all in my next video.